looking to add freshness and taste in your spring cocktail recipes? Amateur mixologist, you have come to the right place. Joining us with her top tips and trendy insights is Bombay Sapphire's master distiller, Dr. Anne Brock. Hi, Dr. Brock, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Nikki. Thanks for having me.
As we begin to change seasons and warm up, what trends are you seeing for the types of cocktails people are preparing and ordering?
Well, classic cocktails are having a real resurgence at the moment. And like you said, it's spring. People are starting to think about having a drink that's a bit brighter and more citrusy. So we're finding that martinis and French 75s are going down a storm right now. And that's great for me because they're two of my favorite cocktails. Both of them are crying out for a bright, citrusy gin, such as our newest launch, Bombay Sapphire Premier Cru.
As a master distiller, can you tell us a little more about what goes into creating a spirit that adds freshness and taste to cocktail recipes?
Absolutely. You know, it's all about the raw materials and the way you handle and process those raw materials. So for us, our 10 botanicals that go into Bombay Sapphire are hand-selected and sustainably sourced by our master of botanicals, who has direct relationships with the growers and harvesters of all our botanicals all over the world. He then sends the botanicals to me, and me and my team distill them here in our distillery in southern England, just outside London. We actually use a process called vapor infusion. It's a slightly different way of distilling gin. We don't boil the botanicals up in the still, in the liquid. We just steam them. And that means it's a much more gentle process, ensuring that we lock in the brightest, truest flavors of those botanicals.
And you are the expert here. Do you have any tips on making the perfect drink?
I always like to say that I love to go to my local bar and get an expert to make one for me. But if you are at home and you do want to make a cocktail, my go-to foolproof drink is always the French 75. I love to use our newest launch, the Bombay Sapphire Premier Cru, which is a product that really heroes those relationships between our master of botanicals and the growers. We're using the product to celebrate a region of Spain where all our citrus peel comes for Bombay Sapphire. So it's a really rounded, bright, citrusy gin. So if you combine that with some fresh lemon juice, bit of simple syrup, shake it up over ice, strain into a champagne flute and top up with sparkling wine or champagne. It's simple to make, it's quick, it's delicious, and it turns any moment into a celebration.
Where can we go for more information?
Well, Bombay Sapphire Premier Cru is available in a number of different states across the US at the moment, and we are rolling it out nationwide later in the year. So for more information and, more importantly, more cocktail recipes, please check out bombaysapphire.com.
Thank you, Dr. Anne.
Thank you, Nikki.